Hi, my name is Barb, and this is Behind the Stand, my behind the scenes look at Barb's bake stand. So this is the beginning of my third week, kind of, opening my stand. And week one was really just about getting it out here, getting my tent up, and getting the cart out here and just seeing what it looked like in the sun, because that was like the first really big problem I wanted to solve was food safety, leaving things out in the sun. So I haven't been putting much out. I'm really just watching the sun patterns and seeing where the shade has been. So week one was basically just this tent and this cart. And then my major upgrade for this week was this easel here, which I repainted and cleaned up, and then got my scone flavors on. So I actually just put that out for the first time yesterday, and it doesn't look quite how I want it to yet, but you know what, that is just, it's phase one, is just making the space for it and putting something here, and now I can keep working on it and make it better. I got this really nice tent because I knew that when I got to this bake stand, I would need to solve the sun. And I wanted to have something that I was going to be able to use every day and not hate. It needed to just be good. So I did go ahead and get a nice tent, something that's very easy to set up and down every day, which I do. It's got the walls, and it really does stay pretty cool in there if I'm proactive and get that wall up early. My next project or big improvement that I want to make is get some custom shades right here on this corner. My house faces south, so I am just really going to need a permanent shade solution, but I'm also not wanting to damage my tent. So that is actually where I've been trying to take you, is to show you all of my zip ties and my S-hooks, and that is how I have things mounted to my tent. And sometimes it's more than one zip tie. I have some chain link sort of just to keep things flexible, so that when the wind hits and it gets heavy, the zip ties and my hooks will be able to handle the stress and not get ripped down. Well, also I can just leave these zip ties up, use them for different things, and I just leave them on the tent because they don't damage the tent when I take it up and down. So that is my next part of the project, is I'm going to add some curtains using this like S-hook and PVC pipe painted gold and zip ties. We will see how it goes. I didn't think this through, but I did make it fit. I did paint this PVC pipe pretty quickly with a piece of felt. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting perfection, and that was fine because I'm gonna like cover this in curtains, right? But my paint is chipping immediately. I don't feel like I was that rough with it, and this is already not holding up. So I'm gonna hit this with some spray paint instead. I recognize that I should have cut this before I painted it, and I probably should have primed it. So real DIY people are probably just shaking their heads at me, but I did have to Google how do you cut PVC pipe and find a saw, but I did that. That's not the worst. and keep moving on.